Greetings, thanks for joining us on this broadcast. Welcome to complete or insanity. Greetings. So our our Arnold Schwarzenegger named celebrity to handle an alien invasion. So at least we know we're in good hands, whatever the hell that means. So I thought that was I don't know. I got pulled. That's too good. I found that at Coast to Coast AM. I just got kind of drawn to it. It's like I don't normally look at Coast to Coast AM, but that's funny. So this is like a fake title with our fake alien invasion. I mean, they're probably setting. I don't know. I imagine they're setting something up eventually. I mean, they're doing this the health issue we got going on. So I can see them doing a fake alien invasion. Who knows? Nothing surprised. Maybe 5, 10 years, maybe sooner than that. I'll take whatever we can get. So I was going to connect to actually Skynet. I just got the feeling connected to Skynet and different versions of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like basically a super soldier. So I believe it's part of a super soldier program on other worlds. It's the energy I'm getting from that. Like there's other clones of him. Like he's used for propaganda. And he says he's used for propaganda here too. So and even his life is kind of bizarre. It's like he went and became a muscle man and then, was a bricklayer and all of a sudden he got into Hollywood with no acting skills. I mean, it is a little bit odd, don't you think? So there's some, he had help. Also connect to Palladian and Arcturians, and I'll do a Pentagon CIA connection. So 4 connections, maybe 5. I'm gonna lose my mind afterwards. My internet was shut down for like an hour, actually longer than that, 2 hours today. So yeah. So if I'm waiting on questions, that's why. Yeah, we had really strange weather here. It's been blowing like crazy. I never really looked at the weather, but man, it's been just been blowing and blowing. Now it's quiet. And then today around 5, 6 o'clock, and then all of a sudden we got a thunderstorm. I think that's probably the end of it now. It feels like reptilian weather is what it feels like. So more power to him on that. Yeah, thanks guys. At least the internet's back up and everything. Just got backed up on questions and a lot of other things. But well, I guess it's better than a snowstorm. But man, it's been blowing like crazy. It's kind of ridiculously windy. If you're out in the water, it's probably not much fun there. I think it would I know when they're out the water anyway. So, all right. So a little bit backed up as usual. This is ivanto.com. We have private sessions here. We have I'm on like March 3rd. Okay, that might seem like a far away. Anyway, I'm catching up. Same situation here. You have the webinar sign up. You have webinar this Saturday. Social network. You got the rabbit and behind the scenes. So, so yeah, I'm going to do a bit of diverse connections here. Just trying to wear myself out as much as possible. So, Arnold Schwarzenegger is here to save the day, and that's kind of all. But anyway, that's pretty funny though. They must. I mean, for me to be guided to look. I mean, I looked at Coast to Coast AM. I was not expecting something like that. They must be setting up. They must be getting ready for something. Maybe not soon, but down the road. So. Once again, a lot of obviously humanity is going backwards. We're not ready for anything. That's why we got ourselves a Biden in there in office. So that doesn't mean your spirituality has to end. I believe that actually will increase. Basically, you just keep shedding your light, your knowledge, whatever multi-dimensional realities. Your reality might not connect with everyone else's, but some people like the manipulative realities, such as with some of the hybrid children stuff that's out there. If you need to be a part of a cult, you need to be part of a cult. There's a lot of that going on. Yeah, it's a lot of that. So, all right, for Skynet situation, I believe that does. I just do a conscious connection there. Well, maybe not. All right, I'm gonna connect with Spirit also, but so yeah, there's different versions of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's basically a propaganda. I guess you can say all actors are, but he's definitely part of the sci-fi world. He's opened up a lot, like with was it Total Recall? Yeah, he's. I mean, there's nothing like that made again, and they remade it. It was horrible, but the first version really put out a lot of stuff. So yeah, he's definitely part of the disclosure program. So like in the secret space program, if you feel like there's an Arnold Schwarzenegger clone there, I wouldn't be all that surprised. You can say there's an Arnold Schwarzenegger clone on other worlds that are like a politician. I wouldn't be surprised. Even bringing in an alien visitation, I wouldn't be surprised. So just putting that out there. It's not just here where his looks are that type of demeanor. So yeah, who knows where things are going? Who knows? Nobody knows about alien disclosure. That'd be interesting if something happens this year. Who knows? They're gonna ride this whole thing out, propaganda machine that they're doing now for the health situation. So I did feel a new timeline coming in of an event, but it's not being clear at this time. Yeah, just focus on ourselves. Who cares? Don't worry about it so much. Okay, so we connect with spirit, connect to that energy, and then we'll move on to other vibrations. I don't do enough alien channelings here, really. I don't feel like I do, so I'm gonna try to do some of that. Here we go. Greetings to you. We are in spirit. Greetings. Yes, your Arnold Schwarzenegger is, or actors in general, your Arnold Schwarzenegger is there for. It's many of us have seen that face before in other realities. So that's a face of disclosure. Along with others, there's a lot of disclosure going on in Hollywood, at least in the past, and not necessarily in the future because they're trying to close that down. They feel like they put too much out there, actually. So, but yes, the spiritual communities are going to definitely increase. There is a such thing as a Skynet. Yes, there is. Google's energies are connected to it, and also Facebook. Facebook is actually more of a mind control entity than ever before, as you can see, especially when you use it and get depressed very quickly. That shows us mind control of nanobot technology is at full force. And that is also some people that are just not used to their independent self, that they need a hive mind to control them. You can feel the hive mind trying to take over them. Let's put it that way. Especially if you're used to that type of vibration. We can say social media is like the new television. But now YouTube is in some ways, but actually social media. YouTube is technically social media, but your Facebook is more of your new television overall. That's where many go for their entertainment, and it's just a new programming system that's there, as you can see. But yes, there are other beings that wish to speak to you, so blessings to you all. Greetings to you. We are the Palladians. Yes, humans and alien disclosure. Yes, you're getting closer to. Well, your government is allowing it more to connect to your society, meaning they're not so afraid of it as they used to be before. Yes, they're going to propagandize it. They're going to control it as much as they can, as they're doing with your current pandemic situation. They label it, they promote it, they make it theirs. So I feel like, yes, they're gearing up to how to go about this, is what they're doing. Even the alien energies, from what we see, are also up for it too, because humanity isn't really ready for a true alien energy, but they are ready for propaganda aliens, as you are even dealt with. So this is definitely part of your future in some form or another. We don't have the exact details of how this will occur. It's still up to human consciousness. You can change it and allow the real aliens to come in, but it's unlikely due to the vibrations of humanity at this time. Many are just hiding behind their political figures and not wanting to connect to themselves, which is normal for a world like this. Well, they have a lot to deal with, a lot to dive deeper into their soul contracts, deeper into where their problems are. It's like this is the world of problems. It's like diving into a world of problems. Why would you want to leave and dry off and go back into spirit when there's so much to explore here? So many of you in your spiritual development, as you know, are showing there's a way out. People can be in their own darkness and, yes, suffocate. And you're here to give them some air. So, yes, you're going to call you strange and bizarre as you shift the vibrations, but this continue to be yourselves, connected to many aliens, different vibrations, different worlds, whatever it might be. What is it that your soul is clinging to? Because many souls, yes, they might laugh at you now, but eventually one day it's like, maybe there's something to this after all. After 10 years of telling you that you're crazy, or 20 years for that, or longer than that. Even your religious figures who believe even them are becoming a little bit more skeptical of their belief systems, especially some of your pastors, knowing there's a little bit more going on than what they've been told. Especially your book feels like something from the Anunnaki bag of tricks, in which it pretty much is. Not necessarily it's a trick energy, but there's a lot of Anunnaki vibrations there. For good or bad, or whatever it might be. So we do see a lot of your religious figures going diving into your Bible and showing there's an alien connection there or a manipulation connection. Or maybe your pastors eventually would tell a different side of the Bible, what's coming from their heart instead of the manipulation from the pages. They're already doing it from their heart in some form or another, but some are going to go much deeper. Basically dissecting the book that you call God's Word. So that is what we see in your Earth's future. Yes, there's going to be alien propaganda. I don't believe there's any way around that. Due to human consciousness that is holding on to third dimensional ideas, it needs a third dimensional alien, just to put it out there. So your television, aliens enjoy it in some regard. They don't enjoy the manipulation, but some do. But a lot of them just being part of the human experience is what matters. It's like you might not like alien medicine, but what works for humanity works for them. We are learning with you. We are not perfect either. So some aliens do feel like they're above humans until they are tested on this world and they realize they don't know anything. So, blessings to you. Greetings to you. We are the Arcturians. Greetings. Yes, we are shifting your vibrations. Yes, Arcturian energy is much part of the religious energy, only because the humans are afraid of themselves in a spiritual manner. So religion was designed for like a handicap for humanity, a rail to hold on to. Something to hold on where they don't have to connect back to spirit, where they can stay physical. So religion, as you know, is a physical creation, basically, obviously, but also to keep you in the physical. Because not many of them are talking about spirit guides, and they do talk about angels, but not that you're an angel. They're not going deep into it. As they are saying, yes, there's many mysteries in the world, and don't worry, you're still in the physical reality. It's okay. Because a lot of souls check in with religion. They hold on to religion. They go into it, making sure they do not go into spirit anytime soon. Like many actually go there to make sure that they don't die, as you probably know. Keep my family safe. I don't want to go back into spirit just yet. So it's another way of looking at it. Protect my family. You are always protected, but many don't want to be kicked out of this physical realm. as you can see that they're holding on to it for dear life. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's why so many are afraid of death, because the physical realm is so enchanting. This is their paradise for some, or for many. And for many of you, obviously, it's the opposite. So, as you know more about yourself, your spiritual self, you realize, like, wow, my purpose here is to help souls cross over into the spirit realm, or better yet, I'm here to keep humans here safe before they cross over, meaning to keep them in the physical. Which I don't believe many are realizing they're part of that. It's like, yeah, we'll shut up. We're part of this spiritual connection, but I mean, I can go out and tell people about this stuff, but I won't. I'll just keep myself quiet. But you'll heal your energy. So he's doing a lot of healing with those in the physical, helping them with their spirit guides, helping them discover more of themselves physically, helping them get to the grocery store, food market, things like, yeah, very simple things, but still very important. I'm still physical, and that means everything to me. That's what many of you are here for. You're here to help those in the physical in different ways. Like more than you probably, yes, help those go to the grocery store, especially those that are an elderly age, like 80, 90 years old. Obviously, they're holding on to the physical for many reasons. So basically, understanding the physicality of the importance of many souls is like this is to them, yes, their show. Like this is their moment of glory. And they don't want any of you spiritual people ruining it. That's why they go to church, to make sure they stay on this realm. So that's what all religions are designed for, majority of them, is to keep people in the physical. So as you look at religion, obviously some of you go by religious churches and things like that and feel like you're getting energy attacks. Yes, obviously, because you help others see the other realm. You want others to see your reality. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as you don't mind getting energy attacks. That comes heavy. So yes, it's just a gradual process. So many of you in the spiritual development are realizing how to help others discover, humanity. Your spiritual selves understand how to awaken those in the physical slowly. So basically, majority of you are here to help others transition into the light, basically, when their time is right. And also to deal with all, because they can get stuck here in like the gray zone, you can say, between spirit and earth, where they're like a ghost, and many of you are part of those ghost realms also. Oh yes, the demonic realms that, yes, will eventually be in the title of this. Yes, it's a teacher zone, basically. Those are beings that are from the center of the universe and other places in the universe. Yes, I feel like they've learned so much. Yes, they have so much darkness, but they have so much to teach humanity about creature beings, about understanding yourself more, about so many things. They have so much to teach, and they can't let it go. Now they let it go as they teach more people. So as humanity becomes more understanding of the demonic realms, your fourth dimension activates even more. So right now, many are afraid of it. It's like you're afraid because some of you have other versions of yourself in the demonic realms. All right, some of you might feel that, and you might not. It's like you might not feel that it's a negative place. It's a place of learning, basically. It's just basically you're a teacher. So some of you have taught others how to despise themselves, and some of you, there's like a version of you is here to say, yeah, you're not worth it or anything. But a version of you in the lower realm is doing that. But the version of you here is that, yes, you do have self-worth. You are here to grow. So you kick the soul down, and here in this physical realm, you're here to pick the soul up. So there's different sides of yourselves you might always be fully aware. So yes, it does get complicated as you go deep into the earth's vibration. But this is what you're here to unlock. Unlock yourself. Yes, it does get quite complicated. But basically, you're there to heal the physical realms. And to, yes, let them do the more you push for spiritual growth, you can do it for yourself. But as you know, when you try to do it for others, you get kickback because they don't want it. But the more you do your own healing, the more that you grow into a higher vibration. So, yes, what works best for you? Blessings to you all. Greetings to you. We are the Pentagon. Greetings. Yes, of course, there's a lot of elites here that are non-physical. Yes, there's a lot of Anunnaki beings that are controlling your reality for your human element knowledge. So as many of you in this, so those of you in the spiritual awareness community, you can say, are unlocking many realms, realities for others to heal. You're also bringing fictionalized stories here from other realms. Basically, they fictionalize it so they can handle it better here. So expect a lot of that to get more stranger over time. Because some of you are connecting to realms where, yes, creature beings are part of the normal. I mean, you're used to being human. You see animals here, but there's other beings that are not human that some of you call mom and dad, and it was like a just not a blob, but a creature for that matter. So just getting to know more of your universe. So that's the Pentagon. Yes, they're humanizing things for humanity here. A lot of us feel like we lost our minds overall. Alien disclosure, yes, is leaking out slowly because we have no choice due to our karma. Well, we took a lot of liberties from others. So the more that we cause bombings and destruction towards the world, we have to put truth out there. We have no choice. That or destroy ourselves, which we are slowly doing internally, actually. Yes, there's many alien groups that connect to our vibrations that are basically helping us out of our own karma, or for us to disclose more information, but not us disclosing it, for others to disclose it for us. So like Pentagon type or secret space of whistleblowers is what we see. Maybe not now, but one day. We're not going to expose ourselves physically, no. No, we're too proud for that. It's not our, but we're allowing more timelines of knowledge to come through. So a lot of it might be fictionalized. Your Men in Black plays a big role in us keeping us sacred, but you're going to a time of alien awareness. There'll be an era where it'll be just alien knowledge everywhere. You won't know what to do with it. Now you're going through it now, but it's going to increase over time. Even alien museums in your future time. It's just humans aren't ready for it, but trust us, it's in the works somewhere. Your Sasquatch, unfortunately, yes, is your Bigfoot is being manipulated, at least through the human consciousness of attacking them, because they want to lower the Earth's vibration by going after them. That's why. It's a reptilian situation. Based, it's reptilians against the Sasquatch. Sasquatch have found peace. The reptilians have not. So even the reptilians, a lot of them have retaliated and left the planet. Not officially all the way. So basically, your government wants to heal, but they don't want to heal in a natural way. We have a lot of karma, as you can see, and more is going to be on the table. Obviously, we have nothing else to say. That's all we have. Greetings to you. We are your CIA consciousness. Yes, there's a lot of backstabbing to our energies. Yes, a lot of us are alien beings in human disguises. There's a lot of black ops energies, basically Orion beings, Palladian beings, galactic wars going to your astral plane. For drug reasons, of course, basically keep your humans drugged up in the third dimension, to keep third dimension going, basically for several agendas. Now, yes, during your Egyptian times, more humans could be awakened, but so many pharaohs enjoyed being physical, enjoyed being God. They said the hell with it and shut down spirituality during Egyptian times. Babylon was destroyed and Egyptian manipulation began. It went into your Rome, went into your Greece, went into everything. Greece was manipulated from within, as you can probably see, and so forth, without mentioning every civilization. It does come, a lot of it comes from Egypt. Basically, well, because a lot of beings felt they wanted to be in charge, the god of the physical world, as you can see. So those that have the secrets, are gods. So yes, it goes to Jesuits. It mostly goes to the Jesuits, actually. There's Masonic energy, but it really comes down to the Jesuits, and of course that goes to your Catholic Church, which the Jesuits control your Catholic Church, as you can see, and your Masons is just the front. Well, the reason for the Masons is because it's a place of community. It's just easy. It's a front to connect with others, especially those that have no idea what you're tapping into, and to take over properties and people, to buy people. So buying people, as you know, is normal on your reality. But many of you in the spiritual development are becoming less viable, meaning you can't be bought, and more of that. So buying people and not be able to buy people is part of your new era. So yeah, spirituality is going to be tested greatly. Of course, there are a lot of sleeper agents within it, obviously. Sometimes you can tell some spiritual people are propped up, given all this popularity, because they put out propaganda and they have no idea they're even doing it. I mean, part of them does, well, physically they're not aware of it, but they sign it up to be popular, to keep humanity under seduction. But some of you are going deeper, healing yourselves, removing the manipulations, and all of it, because a lot of the spiritual growth sometimes isn't removing manipulation, it's like having to deal with it. But some of you are actually removing it. And yeah, basically that's how you go more into the higher fourth and fifth dimensions, basically. Yes, healing the drama. Obviously, there's some drama, but a lot of times with no drama makes things easier, because drama keeps you in the third dimension, as some of you see. I mean, yeah, there's going to be some things, but it doesn't have to be chaotic as it is here. The CIA as itself is a decaying cesspool, as some of you might know. So a lot of the elite are there, and they roam the halls like they're, well, not like gods, but they do act very important, especially when they have security around them, Secret Service around them, and they tell the president what to do. And so normally the president has no idea what these people are, and yes, they're connected to the Council of Foreign Relations without names we can't go into for obvious reasons. So yes, your elitists are playing God, and they know it's going to come back to them eventually, especially if many of you are spiritual awakened. Now, obviously, those are spiritual awakened and those are blockages to tap into their vibrations, meaning so you can't see them. But there will be a day where those names will bleed through, and it's like, man, is that this person? Do I live near that person? So some of these elitists, yes, have such a power, a psychic ability. They really do. Where I guess you can say you can call it money, but it is a psychic energy too. I mean, they can attract all this money, but also have a psychic ability too around them, where they can pull some of you closer to them, even for their own redemption. Even these elites need to redeem themselves in some ways. Like, yeah, we've done some pretty terrible things. How can we fix it? So even they have to find God eventually. Or they'll leak information about themselves or something around those lines. There's no way to run. Yeah, there's no running away from karma. Yes, you can leave this earth, you still have karma. No matter who. Some people say no, but think again. So that's all we have for you today. Hope you all had a nice day. And CIA is not usually has doors open for you, but you can connect to our consciousness. Even us, we're trying to heal our guilt. Sometimes we put our karma onto others, especially other countries, but eventually those countries will be healed. Some of those countries, like Libya, was destroyed. Well, Gaddafi was, at least. And Gaddafi went to another planet. Yeah, it's like you kill somebody, you basically send them to another world. Yeah, that eventually won't be able to do that anymore.